Hey, welcome to Board Games Today. I'm Brett, and my hands is Warhammer 40,000 Imperium number 64. Now, Warhammer 40,000 Imperium is a magazine between Hachette and Games Workshop taking you through the Warhammer 40,000 game. It's everything from how to play, how to put miniatures together, how to paint, rules, background, and it helps you build two armies. In it, you do Space Marines with Adeptus Sororitas and Adeptus Mechanicus taking on the Necrons. In my hand is a sprue of Necrons. This is Necron Deathmarks. One of the units for the army, and I'm kind of psyched by this. Like, I think I've got a unit of Deathmarks, but I don't have tons of them, so together another one is pretty solid, a unit of 5 of them. You can also see that there's a whole bunch of other options if you want to build other things, but we're going to be using this to build some Deathmarks for the game. But let's see what's inside the magazine. Now, the magazines are kind of outdated at this point. We're now in 10th edition of Warhammer 40,000. This, unfortunately, has rules for 9th edition, but you still get a general sense of how to play, and the background and the modeling and all that, never will go out of style or out of date, so it'd still be good as far as that. As far as interior of what I would expect with this issue is, you're going to get background of Deathmarks, how to put them together, how to paint, and then I would expect some sort of scenario with them. So as we can see, we get the background of them. We also get Artemis, who is a member of the Death Watch. Also Cassius, who's a member of the Ultramarines. Some info on the First Tyrannic War, which is interesting because we are just going into the 4th Tyrannic War in the Battle for Macrage. I remember that box set. I still have my copy. Also, let's see here. We got how to put the figures together, exactly like I said. How to paint the figures, again, called that one. It's not too shocking. With the paints you get, this is what yours would look like. And let's see here. We get Space Marine rules, deployment abilities. Let's see here. Necron rules of the Necron tier, stats for the Deathmarks, rallying cry, so we get a scenario to go and play the game. And I would expect there to be Deathmarks as part of the scenario, but no, 25 power, which is pretty interesting. Usually they have the rules laid out as to what units you should use, but they're now moving into allowing you to build your own units or build your own force to play. And you can see we also have the scenery that has come with the magazine up to this point, and this is probably also a map that came with the magazine. All right, next 2 issues, it is Space Marines. Space Marines and more Space Marines. The Vanguard continue. We got Vanguard Elite, and then more Vanguard assembled to fill out your ranks. By the end of this, I think you probably have full units for all those within, which is pretty cool. So overall, you're definitely going to make out with this issue. It's $13.95. You do the subscription. If you did the subscription through Hachette, it was $16.95. The unit's going to be way more than that, so you're definitely going to be saving some money there. We'll go and figure all that out and have it underneath the description on YouTube and Facebook and maybe some other places, wherever. As usual, if you want the latest Games Workshop news, you can check us out every single day at BoardGameToday.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, all at Board Game Today, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep rolling that dice. We got a 2. Get your game on. Hey, thanks for watching Board Game Today. We always appreciate your views and your support, but there are so many ways for you to support our site. Not only can you do right here on video, but you can go and check us out at BoardGameToday.com, where we have more news, reviews, interviews, everything you could ever want. But since you're here, if you could, you can always give us a like, subscribe, or share our videos or watch something else. Is always much appreciated, and get your game on.